everyone, it's Vanessa with Home Alone Pet Care. We had 2 prior videos that went over your account information, and next we're going to go ahead and talk about your pet information and how to put that in. So to go back a little bit, we're going to go ahead and push your data. Perfect. And then you're going to see all these tabs over here. You're going to scroll down, and in the pet information area, this is a test client. So we're going to go ahead and push this. Here, where you can go ahead and add in your photos, you can put a little cute profile photo of your pets, which is pretty awesome. Down below, you're going to add in their name, type of animal. So then they'll give you the options, whether it's a cat or other critters, and then breed, color, gender, neutered. We do need to know this if you are doing daily walks or if you're boarding. Date of birth, we do like to know the date of birth. If we scroll upon that, we can give them a little birthday gift and card. In the bottom here, it also says microchipped and insured. It is good to know, and other settings. Under here, you're going to go ahead and find other tabs where it says feeding and medications. So feeding instructions, location of where the food will be provided, location of treats, any current medications and diagnosis or illnesses. We're going to go ahead, push that because I want to make sure you get the full show of how to do this. Here you can go ahead and put all of that information in. If this doesn't apply, don't worry about it. Even if you have daily walks and they're not doing any overnight or vacation care, it's still really great to have this information in here just in case. You never know, and then we can have full access to this as well. So we're going to go back and scroll down to Ralphie and go back to feeding and medications. So that's where you're going to go ahead and enter that. Next, we're going to go into pet notes. So this is great just for little quirks that maybe your pets have that we will need to know or you just want us to know. So there's an example of that. And then we can go ahead and scroll down. Here we do walking on the leash. What kind of traits do they have? Do they pull? What kind of collars do they use? Is good to know. Have they ever gotten out of the collar? That's also great to know as well if they're super smart. Any mobility issues, if they're handicapped or if they just don't go upstairs well, those types of things just help us with your pets while we're taking care of them. So if you scroll down here, this is extremely important as well. Sometimes with all the animals that we take care of, we forget the little things, and it's just good to know when we're looking over their profile every single time that we check in and out. We can take a look if we forget anything. Does your dog chew excessively if they're puppies or if that's just their habits? Food aggression, if we're feeding them, we need to know if we need to be a little further away or not. Storms and noises, great to know if they use a thunder jacket or anything like that. Any history of biting other dogs or people? Do they have issues with children or other dogs or men or their specifics? Good to know if we're on a walk and we just need to go the opposite way and we see another dog and they don't get along with them. Also good for boarding, just to make sure. Is your dog housebroken? And also favorite places to hide. We do have some that like to hide and are a little shy. So knowing that is very helpful, so we're not snooping around the house a little bit extra and getting into things that we shouldn't, to make sure that we find your pets. All right. Now we're going to go down to boarding services. If you use boarding, go ahead and fill that out. And vaccinations. We really would like everybody to put in their vaccination records. If you go ahead and look on here and hit edit, you can see that the vaccination is not set, but once you hit that, you can go ahead and make sure you fill all this out. When is it valid until? And then please put a copy of your certificate on file. This, we will not be able to board or have other pets around your pets if you have that type of service. And then you can push update. Always make sure you push update or it will not save on any of these tabs when you're editing. And then your vet information. Here, you're going to go ahead and let's look through all of the options that we have on file. If you do not see your vet, please let us know and we can go ahead and update that for you and add them into our system. So we'll just go ahead and set. Perfect. All right. So that's pretty much it when it comes to our pet tabs. If you have any, any information that's not on here that you want us to have, you can put them in your notes. So your client notes would be located, or you can put on visit routines, any little thing that you want us to add in, you can go ahead and put that in there. So next I'm going to go over scheduling and canceling. So stay tuned.